me ask a question. How many of you are left of center? Woo! That was just me. Anybody else? Okay. The point is, we're going to start doing this with audio. We're going to start doing this with photographs. Right? We're learning their game, and what we're going to do is we're going to start making them hate their own position, because they are going to look so stupid and so foolish. And you're correct. We haven't done enough for you. And so I want you, look, you guys are paying good money to be here. We're taking time to come all the way to Australia. Ask us these questions. What do you need to fight back? So I'm trying to do some audio for you so that in the future, you can point to this exact place and say, you're full of shit. There is just no truth in what you're saying. In our family, Bret and I don't think anybody in our family has voted right of center since the 1920s, right? This is the funniest thing ever. Allow it to be humorous and join us. Thanks.
I guess what I just add is there that I'd like to show people that we're making actually positive change in the world. What can we do to actually make positive change?
Well,
so
you heard me on Dave Rubin's show when I said, hey, maybe we should actually try to do the same de-inflection of third-person singular pronouns, which are the only pronouns inflected for gender in the English language, that we did to the honorific Miss versus Mrs., where females were inflected for marital status, men were not. We came up with Ms. So I said, hey, do you want to actually take this on? Do you want to start with intersex rather than trans, which is a clear biological case where people are neither physiologically male nor female, right? We are going to show more compassion. We are going to start this process of winning. And what we need to do for you, right, this is the advance guard. We're here to try to take the hill so that the rest of you guys can hold it, and then we can go on to the next one, right? And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build into we're gaining strategy to hold the hills, to make these ridiculous perspectives funny rather than terrifying. And thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Bret. I want to jump in and say one more thing, which is that this is an excellent place to scrutinize how the magic trick is done, right? How is it that we are portrayed as right, far right, alt-right, whatever it is? The way it's done is by getting people who would conclude something different were they to listen, not to listen. That's the key. So there will be something, maybe it's Nellie Bowles who comes to the New York Times and broadcasts something that makes somebody unhearable to the point that you will decide it is sophisticated not to listen to them. So the way to break that, especially in the case of whoever it was who just asked that question, you have a friend who believes this, but they also know you and you're here. So effectively, you can say the equivalent of, well, I dare you to listen and see whether you retain that interpretation. You won't be able to if you listen to what they actually say. The only way you can do it is if you maintain the cartoon you've been handed and you don't allow anything to challenge it, and that's really on you if that's what you choose.